Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, Emirates Stadium, and this will be the third time now that we face them. And this will be an interesting one, I think, if I'm honest. Um, with Palace, uh, obviously we're going to put out a weaker team against Palace. I'm curious to see who we bring up because I'm not really sure. Um, but at the same time, you can look at this. Crystal Palace might put out a weaker team themselves. Obviously, they've got the FA Cup that they're still in. They can they can still win the FA Cup, and they're playing against, I think it's Aston Villa, was it? Pretty sure it was. And they're going to have less time to prepare for that after tomorrow, sorry. Um, so they're probably going to put out a weaker team as well. But saying that, we're still going to put out a weaker team because obviously we've got PSG. But we need to talk about what we can expect from this game because I'm not sure, if I'm honest. Maybe they put out a weaker team, and if we do, I expect us to win. I expect us to win either way, but what we need to talk about especially, I think, is how important this game actually is. And I'm not saying this because if we don't win this game, Liverpool win the title. I've already forgotten about that. Liverpool's won the title. Congratulations. Um, but I want to look at these other teams now that are picking up points. Look at Man City, for example, 5 points behind us. Nottingham Forest, 6 points behind us. Newcastle, 7 points behind us. And there's still, I think, 15 points to play for. So we've got to keep picking up points if we want to end within second place. And I do think it's important to maintain second place. But look, we're currently 7 points ahead of fifth right now. And so if we continuously pick up points, if we keep getting the results, we can expect that we'll stay second and we'll stay within the top four. But this is important. It is important. 15 points can make a big difference. So here's what I think now. We're going to put out a weaker team, but I'm wondering who we're going to rest. I'm pretty sure we'll rest Bukayo Saka. I think we will. And I think we can as well. Obviously, Ethan Nwaneri, you see what he's been doing. So I think because we have Ethan Nwaneri, who's very much a kind of comfort backup, I think we'll be more comfortable resting Saka. I would, at least. But yeah, with that, I think I should go into who I think might play. And starting off in goal, David Raya. I think he always has to start over Neto. I think just as importantly, it would be as important to not drop 3 points. And with Raya, I'm confident we can at least get 1 point. At least with Raya. Centre back pairing, Yaku Kiwo and Saliba. I don't think I have much of a choice there. But I would also play Ben White and Zinchenko, if I'm honest. I think those two, they definitely play well. I think Ben White needs some more minutes as well. He's definitely a safe player to play as well. In our midfield, this works last time, and so I'm going to justify it with that. But in our midfield, I would put Odegaard, Thomas Partey, and Mikel Mourinho. It worked last time, as I say, and I just think it will continue to work. Going into our attack, I'm thinking Martinelli as the left wing, Ethan Nwaneri on the right, and Trossard in the middle. I think, again, resting Saka, especially after that little scare that we had against Ipswich Town, I think resting Saka is something we absolutely need to do. As well, I think Urian Timber could get a rest. Miles Lewis-Skelly can get a rest. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the kind of squad depth though that we can give Saliba and Yakuhiwa a rest. And we don't have much of a midfielder we can really give a rest either. But for now, I think this will have to do. And whilst my hopes are mostly on the PSG game, I do think, again, I keep saying it, I do believe that this is an important game. It would be an important 3 points as well to go 8 points clear. 8 points? 8 points clear, yeah. 8 points clear of Man City. And 9 points clear from Nottingham Forest. But more importantly, 10 points clear of 5th place, not Newcastle. Our season right now, it does depend on Champions League football. But that isn't an excuse to not be picking up these points. We picked up the points that we did against Ipswich, which was important, by the way. It was a very comfortable win. And it was an important win as well, whatever people want to say. But tomorrow, sorry, I keep saying today. Tomorrow, against Crystal Palace, we need to pick up the 3 points. And again, it's not because of the title. I think the title's done. It's over. Even if we don't lose today, or even if we win today, Liverpool's going to win the league. They are absolutely going to win the league. I have no doubt in my mind. Even if they somehow don't get a result, whoever they're next against. I don't even know, if I'm honest. Whoever Liverpool's up against afterwards. Let me check. Oh, they're up against Tottenham. I have no doubt in my mind they'll beat Tottenham. But in the event they somehow don't beat Tottenham, they're still only like 2 points away from winning it. And they'll get them. They'll get those 2 points. Liverpool's a good enough team to get those points. But again, we need to keep picking up as many points again as we can. 15 more points to play for. If we can secure a second place position, or if we can just secure top 4, that'd be brilliant. Securing second place would be good as well, as it shows that we haven't completely backtracked. And looking at the Champions League right now, you can see we have progressed. Last season was quarterfinals. This season we've made it to at least the semis. That will be attracting a lot of people, a lot of good players. But again, one thing I think will be absolute heartbreak for Arsenal fans would be going this season trophyless. And a lot of Arsenal fans, they've lost their nerve at it now. A lot of them are calling for Arteta out. And a lot of them are saying, okay, you've got one more season, and if we get nothing, you're out. But saying what phase we're on as well, Arteta, because I remember him saying we're on phase 4, which is consistently contending, and that gives me a bit of hope that saying that phase 5, which I'm assuming is next season, would be actually crossing that line. But we need the players for it. We've got the players all around the pitch right now. If you take what we have, assuming there's no injuries, we've got players all around the pitch who are quality, but we need it up front now. We need someone who will find the back of the net with the chances that we give. And we need someone on the left wing. Don't get me wrong, I think Martinelli, he's definitely been improving. But I'm not fully confident in him yet. I think good form's always great. But I still think we need a left winger. But anyways, that's my thought for the match of the Arsenal Crystal Palace match. Let me know what you think down below. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And I'll be seeing you in the reviews. Come on, you Gunners.